So then, rolling start for the Derek Bell Trophy here at the HSCC Derek. And as we didn't have enough entries for the historic Formula 1 Championship, we have some invitation cards in this race in the historic Formula 1 series. We've got 3 of the Lions family in there, as well as an enzyme. But away we go. Formula 2 cars of Formula 1 and Formula 5 down the front. It's Michael Lyons that leads. Big siren moment there from Andrew Smith in the March Formula 2 car that was in second. Michael Lyons in the HSCC 308 led the way though as they went up the hill. I think Mark Dwyer possibly it was in the Formula 5000 Lola in third. So they head through Graham Hill Bend there. You can see Frank Lyons in the second of the Formula 1 cars and McLaren M26X James Hunt machine. We head into 30s, then it's Lyons and Smith getting away. Formula 1 ahead of Formula 2. Then we've got a couple of Formula 5000 and Hans Peter there in the 5th position. And up on the inside there with the first of the Formula 3 machines. That was Paolo Barrett, who was going up on the inside there. Also you saw in 6th position was the first of the classic Clubman's Mallet. That was Mark Chatteris. Down towards Clearways, out the Grand Prix section of top 2, then Lyons and Smith stood massive margin to the best of the 5000s. That should be the 22 machine of Dwyer. Yes, he was just ahead of Neil Glover. Valerio Leone there just losing out there in the Formula 3 to the next to the Formula 1 cars. That's the enzyme of James Hagan. Big sideways moment there in second position. Andrew Smith pushing that Formula 2 March 772 to its maximum. Then this battle for third we have a couple of Formula 5000, then Formula 2, then Formula 1. And we've got the Mallet Classic Clubmans there of Charteris and Harrison. Great variety of cars here in the Derek Bell Trophy this weekend. So the scrap for third head out of Graham Hill Bend. There are a couple of Malloc Mark 21s. There's Paolo Barilla. Return to Brands Hatch is in the Formula 3 Martini Mark 34. Right, Michael Lyons then into Clearways again. Staying with him at the moment, Andrew Smith. Pushing that Formula 2 March to the maximum. Then we'll have to wait a big amount of time until we see Mark Dwyer, who's there just in front of Neil Glover still. Then Pater, then Lyons. And now here comes Hagan on the inside of Villa to go up another position from the back of the grid. Right, the 5000 battle then for third. Dwyer still under pressure from Glover. In the classic Clubman battle, Mark Charteris still just ahead of John Harrison. Second in the Formula 3s, Valerio Leone just ahead now of Stefano Rizzino in the Rolt. But here goes Michael Lyons then, your race leader in the HSCC. Second, Andrew Smith in the Formula 2 March. They make their way into Paddock Kilben, just lapping his mum there. Judy Lyons was Michael Lyons. Judy Lyons in the 4th of the Formula 1 cars. She is in the Surtees TS9. Now here comes the scrap for third then. Still Dwyer leading it. Now Pater and Lyons getting closer to those 5000 machines. And now look, into the top 10 has emerged the enzyme of Hagan. So that would be actually that's where he would have got, wouldn't it, when he got past Barilla last time here into Clearway. So here they come then. That 4-car scrap for third. What can Frank Lyons do in the McLaren, I wonder? The enzyme's got ahead of both Mallocs heading down the Brabham Straight to go 8th. Of course, much more power in the enzyme N177 for Hagan. Valerio Leone closing in one of the Formula 2 cars, possibly Simon Taylor's machine. They're heading down the hill. There's John Rand in the Formula 2, I think, Lola T460. Michael Lyons back into paddock. Your race leader still. Second, Smith. They've already now started to go through the lappery. Here's the scrap for third. Dwyer starting to make a break. Mark Dwyer getting away from Neil Glover. There's the enzyme that's broken away from the scrap for 8th. Sitting in 8th position. the Chevron B27, Michael Blackstone Brown. In the third of the Formula 2 cars. Michael Lyons back with us and into clearaways he turns. Getting away from Andrew Smith, who just laps the third of the classic Clubman's cars. Ian Mitchell in the CTG Mark 8. Lyons through paddock. And there's Andrew Smith, he turns through paddock. Michael Lyons best to 122.782. Andrew Smith a 122.914. Both lapping extremely quick. Into lap 3 for the 5,000. And Frank Lyons having a real go there to get past Hans Pater. And look at the enzyme. James Hagan flying in that car. He's almost onto the back of Frank Lyons. That's the second in the Formula 1 part of the race. So they turn into paddock now. They've got some lappery. Hans Pater just in front of them as well. Frank Lyons powers past this lower car. Then the enzyme Hagan goes through as well. Two Malloch still chasing after Blackstone Brown and Formula 2 car. Through past some lappery there for Michael Lyons. And Andrew Smith has some to deal with as well. Bruno Huber in the Argo. So through paddock they turn. Andrew Smith. And we'll wait for the 5,000 battle. Here they come then. Dwyer still under pressure of sorts from Neil Glover. And the enzyme flying there in 7th. James Hagan chasing after Frank Lyons in the McLaren. So through paddock go the 5,000s. There's Lyons still ahead of Hagan, but Hagan we're in about a car length now as they head up towards Druids. Two Malloch still together as they have been for the whole race, but it is, I think, Charteris still in front. In fact, no, it's not. They've had a change around. I think John Harris has made his way ahead of Charteris now. Here's Andrew Smith in second. Into clearaways he turns. He's just lapped John Rand, who's a common feature of these races. There's number 9 at the wheel of that, Bruno Huber in the Argo. And here's the 5,000, absolutely together this time. Meanwhile behind as well, the enzyme looks to the inside of the McLaren. They didn't change positions, but really Neil Glover onto the attack of Mark Dwyer now. So this is going to be an interesting scrap to watch as the race goes on. So here they come then. Dwyer just ahead. And then behind as well, Lyons just heading the sideways enzyme. So we've got some real scraps now coming in as we head towards the halfway distance of this 20-minute race. The Classic Club of Mallochs make their way past the Classic Clubman CTG. Right, Michael Lyons into clearaways once again. Andrew Smith's going to have a bit of lappery to do. Andrew Smith really falling away now from Michael Lyons. Completely different car. Formula 1 ahead of the Formula 2. HSCC 308 ahead of the March 772. The two of them though are in the class of their own because the 5,000s and the rest of that pack in the battle for third are a long way back. So we'll wait for them to come through. So you can see we're still waiting for the scrap from third. Presumably it will be Mark Dwyer still. And yes it is, he's by himself though. Fourth is Pater now. Side by side with the Formula 1 cars. James Hagan makes his way ahead of Frank Lyons to get up to fifth position. What a move there. The enzyme ahead of the McLaren. But what we're wondering about now is where the 5,000 and Neil Glover's gone. Because here he comes slowly into sight, pulls across the circuit. He'll be retiring from the race as I think that's Andrew Smith that just gets past him there. Out the race then for the Lola T330/332. Join a list of retirements we've got so far. But now Hans Pater, look, he's now putting the pressure on for third position. Hans Pater trying to attack Mark Dwyer, but there is our retired car there, number 10. And that, of course, is Neil Glover. And the enzyme now starting to smell James Hagan. Now hopefully that isn't a terminal problem as he makes his way closer to the battle for third. And unfortunately that caused the retirement of James Hagan's car, the enzyme retiring from the race. Michael Lyons made his way into the classic Clubman lappery. Meanwhile they swapped back. Mark Charteris getting back ahead of John Harrison. Formula 3 battle then come along because Valerio Leone made his way up to Barilla. And that battle ended to the end of the race. Back for third, Hans Peter closing in on Mark Dwyer. Then Frank Lyons' pace went down and the Chevron of Lexington Brown and the two Mallocks closed him in. And they really attacked Frank Lyons in the battle for what was 5th position. As Barilla and Leone still battle for the Formula 3 race. Hans Peter attacking on the final lap of the race to try and get third, but couldn't do it. Michael Lyons, though, was your winner by 19 seconds for Andrew Smith. Third was Dwyer, winning the 5000s. Fourth was Hans Peter, second the Formula 2 after Andrew Smith. Frank Lyons finishing 5th, but a lap behind his son.